Ex-CIA pilot said NASA landed on Mars in 1966 and its former employee saw humans there in 1979. Hidden Mars Chronicles. Former CIA pilot claims NASA's secret Mars landing in 1966 with startling accounts of human encounters by a former employee in 1979. A woman named Jackie called on Coast to Coast AM, an American radio station, claiming she was the former NASA employee who managed to see humans on Mars in 1979. This statement sparked rumors of a secret space program that is kept hidden from the public. Jackie said she had seen a man in a spacesuit in a live broadcast from Mars, but this information is concealed by NASA authorities. She claimed to be part of a team of specialists processing information from the Viking, the first Mars rover to send images from the surface of Mars to Earth. I wonder if you could solve a 27-year-old mystery for me, she asked the presenter. That old Viking rover was running around. Then I saw two men in spacesuits, not the bulky suits we normally use, but they looked protective. They came over the horizon walking to the Viking Explorer, she said. The Vikings 1 and 2 landed in 1975 and 1976 and sent back the first data on the surface of Mars, including the apparent absence of extraterrestrial life. NASA claimed that no traces of life were seen there. The Vikings found all the elements necessary for life on Earth. Carbon, nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen, and phosphorus were present on Mars. Jackie vowed that 6 other NASA employees witnessed this event with her. When those people tried to tell everyone about what they had seen and tried to leave the room, they found out that the front door was locked and the paper was hung on the door window so that no one else could look into it or enter. Of course, so far, none of those 6 alleged employees have contacted Jackie to confirm her words. John Leer, secret missions to Moon and Mars, he said. Former CIA pilot John Leer and former Lockheed L-1011 captain also said that NASA astronauts flew to Mars in 1966. Moreover, Leer believed that astronauts had been preparing for this mission especially long. They introduced certain drugs into the body, allowing people to adapt to Martian climatic conditions. Allegedly, those astronauts could breathe rarefied Martian air, so NASA had the opportunity to launch humans on the Red Planet for a longer time, he said. For those who do not know, John Leer was the son of Bill Leer, who founded Learjet in 1962. So there is no doubt that he would have sensitive information related to secret technology and extraterrestrial activities. During his interview with Coast to Coast AM program, Leer had given statements that could be hard for anybody to digest. He said that in 1953, a UFO crashed with an extraterrestrial named EB-3, who helped the US government to build spacecraft with alien technology. And then he said that in 1962, the craft with incredible speed was built that carries passengers and take to Moon in just 60 minutes. In 1966, NASA had a trip to Mars, and what's more, humans there were adapted to breathe in the thin atmosphere, he said. Lear said, the population of Mars is around 600 million, and they are exactly like us. This is according to what Lear said. He claimed that his father was involved in anti-gravity technology programs, which were highly secret. According to him, everything we know about the moon is a lie. In the 1970s, NASA began destroying photographs taken by Apollo 8, 10, and 11, in which it was possible to see the cities, bases, pipes, roads, vegetation, lights, mining, and a nuclear reactor, he said. Apart from John Lear, there are other U.S. officials who made similar statements. Philip J. Corso, a former U.S. Army officer, said that gray aliens, also referred to as Zeta Reticulans, were not really aliens but biomachines especially created to work on other planets. To prove his claim, Corso described what he had seen during the autopsy. He wrote that those aliens were without any digestive systems, and their bodies were linked to the spacecraft as if they were controlled through ships. He wrote further that those extraterrestrial biological objects, as indicated in the autopsy reports, were humanoid robots especially designed to travel long distances in space and time. There are dozens of such stories, including Project Serpo. Nigel Watson, the author of the Haynes UFO Investigations Manual, noticed a recent surge in reports about secret space missions, which reminds him of the controversial Project Serpo. Metro wrote, in November 2005, a contact named Anonymous, who said they worked for the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency DIA, started sending information about an extraordinary alien exchange program called Project Serpo, basing its claims on a 3,000-page document written in the late 1970s. He boldly claimed that 6 aliens were recovered from the Roswell crash. Claims that aliens lived and/or are dead were recovered from the Roswell crash are nothing new, but in this case it was stated that an alien survivor from the crash called EB1 helped to organize 12 specially trained people to visit his home planet Serpo in the Zeta Reticuli solar system. This mission occurred in 1965, and they remained there until 1978. During their stay, 2 of them died, 2 remained on the planet, and the rest, after returning to Earth, have died because of the high levels of radiation they were exposed to on Serpo. Bill Ryan, who posted these claims online, concluded that the Serpo story is a mixture of disinformation, hence truth mixed with added fictional elements, and naturally occurring compounded errors surrounding a core of extraordinary truth. Bill Ryan, who posted these allegations online, concluded that the Serpo story is a combination of disinformation, hence truth mixed with added fictional elements, and naturally occurring compounded errors surrounding a core of extraordinary truth, he says. And this is on Collective Spark by Vicky Verma's House and Wise. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.